Welcome back, everybody. It's game 2 of the GEST IDC Grand Finals between Pacific Palette and iZone Gigabyte. Spoiler alert, game 1 was won by Pacific Palette, and here they are looking to seal the deal, take another win, and iZone, well, back against the wall, and what do? They go for something new. They've gone for the Keeper of the Light Phantom Lancer right off the bat. They look like they're ready to try this. They've seen some Phantom Lancer bans against them. So they decide, let's pick up the Phantom Lancer nice and early on, make sure it doesn't get banned out, get the Keeper of the Light to go with it. They also get the Puck. There's Paul's hero. Here's Puck. We'll see Joven, I imagine, playing the Phantom Lancer, and well, Kel, I feel like all I've seen him play is that Keeper of the Light time and time again. So Pacific, well, what do they got? They've got their two strong supports, the Shadow Demon, the Jakiro. And from there, the Queen of Pain, I mean, we're looking at your side lane solo. They're probably not something they want to put up against the PL lane. They're going to want to go tri-lane versus tri-lane, I feel. Even with the Lance spam coming with the Chakra magic, the Chakra to sort of support the spam, it's not something you can definitely lane a solo against. You'll just get completely pushed out of the lane. What you can do is go tri-lane versus if you want. If you feel you have a strong enough one. The Shadow Demon Jakiro is good. Will it be good enough? I don't know. Maybe we'll have to see them. Dro Ranger is still in the pool. Yes. I mean, something like a Dro Ranger could work, because then you get the three ranged heroes, the Jakiro, Shadow Demon, and Dro Ranger. You get the Silence as well in there. You get a Queen of Pain as a solo. Then you need some sort of stun, some lockdown. That's where you look for your solo. Well, here like a DK, who's obviously out of the pool, but you can do something instead like a Slaughter. Go for something a bit different here, but we'll have to see exactly what they want to get. We haven't seen Skywrath ban either. Are we going to see another Skywrath ban? It worked so damn freaking well last game. Could easily be picked up again. iZone do have the fourth pick first, so maybe it is going to be them looking to take it, snag it up. But Pacific, I mean, how well did that go for them last game? Well, it turns out it was maybe, actually, sorry, I think that's a Skywrath. That's a Rubick. Okay. I'm like, wait a second. Skywrath? No, Rubick. Rubick, so there's your other support. They're going to just go for their support now, get their solo mid last. They've sort of got a makeshift tri-lane there with the Keeper, PL, and the Rubick. Rubick can, of course, solo mid. That's something to keep in mind. They could go for a Rubick mid, but they just don't. Then they're lacking in carries. Something that Pinots like to do is have multiple carries or semi-carries. Rubick doesn't really fit that. Puck, I mean, he's borderline semi-carry, especially the way the Pinot teams play him. And there's your Dro Ranger. That's your tri-lane. Possibly another offensive tri-lane with the Shadow Demon and Jakiro, depending on how confident they are going up against a Keeper, Rubick, and Phantom Lancer lane. It's not easy for them, but it's definitely a possibility. And it's going to come down to what some of the other 1v1 matchups are. You've got your Queen of Pain versus Puck. That's interesting matchup, at least. Fairly even matchup. Will be Queen of Pain safe lane, I imagine, which will give Queen of Pain a slight help. Problem will be, I mean, Puck, you can phase shift a lot of those nukes, you can dodge a lot of it, and once you get the levels, it's actually Puck who can potentially go for the kills when you get a couple points in that silence up. So, pretty even matchup. It comes down to sort of individual skill. What's going to be some of these last picks, though, is what I'm curious about. Where you look at iZone, where you've got your Trailing, you've got your Puck, you need that solo mid. What do you want to have Nando playing? They're going to go for the Skywrath. We mentioned Pacific. Do they go for a Skywrath again? They need their solo mid. This is going to be solo mid versus solo mid. This last year, okay. Pacific solo mid, if it's going to be the same guy, know what's good against that, and he's going to say, well, get that. And in fact, they're going to say, well, Queen of Pain does well. Let's maybe send Queen of Pain mid, and Bounty Hunter can go to the side lane. Bounty Hunter versus Puck, I suppose? Interesting stuff here in the GST Grand Finals, guys. We're going to have a quick introduction for the two teams. Over on the Sentinel side, up a game, looking to win their first ever GEST IDC title. We're here in the 12th Cup of the GEST IDC, the 12th and final Cup of our Season 1. It is Pacific Palette. We've got Santino. He's switched roles. Last game he was the Nerubian Assassin. This game he is the Drow Ranger at bottom lane. We've got Shadow Demon being played by somebody. If you stop moving so fast, I could read it. CHSO, I believe. EMZ playing the Jakiro. Mid lane, Queen of Pain. It looks like 420 KU, the guy who played the fantastic Skywrath last game, is going to be playing. And there's your Darkseer. Darkseer going to be heading towards the top lane. That's Ace, the Drow Ranger from last game. I don't know where I got Bounty Hunter from, guys. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. Sorry, guys. Not a Bounty Hunter. Darkseer. Go home, gods. You're drunk. Over on the Scourge side, we're looking at your Filipino team who has won a couple GEST IDC titles. It is iZone Gigabyte. We've got Atong playing the Rubick. We've got Phantom Lancer in the hands of AS. Ooh, Nando Phantom Lancer. Kel playing the Keeper of the Light, and that puts Skywrath into the hands of Joven. So Skywrath going to be played by Joven, not by Nando. And Paul, of course, playing the puck. His signature hero. If there's anyone to play a puck, it's Paul. And he's going to be going 1v1 up against the Darkseer. He's going to be pretty content with that matchup. The Queen of Pain versus Skywrath mid. Want to see how Joven can do. How comfortable is he with his Skywrath hero? And then bottom lane, tri-lane versus tri-lane. Drow Ranger actually in the safe lane. They went offensive with a Phantom Lancer. This is risky stuff. Cottle going to start the Illuminate spam. We're going to see it go a couple actually with a Lance as well as a pullback. Early potential harass more than anything. The Ice Path actually going to come in. The Illusion Block is there. This could be death for the Keeper of the Light. It is. First Blood goes with it. Pacific. Drow Ranger does go down. One last right click coming in from the Rubick. Are they actually going to commit for another kill here? They may want to. Ice Path could seal the deal. It clips. It does clip. No disruption though. And Shadow Demon as well as Jakiro are going to have to back off, and it's actually me, Shadow Demon, potentially overextending. Level 2 on the Rubick now has the Fade Ball, gets the kill. Drow Ranger is back though, has TP'd in. Ice Path going to clip again. Every single Ice Path just barely narrowly hitting. Does have Tangos, probably just going to want to save them. He's dead, he's very dead. No, he's going to actually use them. He uses 2. Should have just kept those because didn't actually help you. You didn't even take any extra hits there, and well, he maybe actually sort of lured them into a potentially bad position here. Phantom Lancer on the run now, constant aggression. This is still just 1.5 minutes in. We've seen 5 kills at the bottom lane in the tri-lane versus tri-lane. What are you doing hitting creeps? Just get the hell out of there. You don't want to be taking this for too much longer. Phantom Lancer out of mana, luckily. Keep it light, one Illuminate, now has a point in Chakra. Going to start chakring up this Phantom Lancer, I imagine. May even want to use a Clarity on him. Non-stop action here at bottom lane, and Drow Ranger getting caught in no man's land. Rubick is back. Another kill going the way of iZone at this bottom lane. 4-2. And we're just 2 minutes into this game. What more madness does this game have in store for us? Rotation already. Shadow Demon says, enough, mercy. Mercy, please. It's too much for me. He's going to go for an early game. This is something that Joven might not expect. The early rotation towards mid lane. There's no ward to spot it out. Rubick, is Rubick doing something? No, Rubick's going to go towards bottom. He's not actually going to do that. Well, Inso. He's looking to regroup, and problem is, well, he may not be there in time. Double damage on this Rubick is pretty killer. All he has to do is find someone to go in on. Magic Wand recipe. He really wants to get that Magic Wand up. Going to try to get it from the side shop. Rubick trying to KS from the other side. Doesn't manage to do so. Tango, well, doesn't actually get through with that. Just gets him a bit of vision. Doesn't actually break through. Otherwise, he could have maybe actually got both of those. But Rubick, so far, Atong, he's had a great start to this game. He's 3-0. And we're going to be seeing more blood potentially spilled here. It could be Keeper of the Light. He's on the back foot here. Isn't willing to turn to use an Illuminate. He knows he's just going to run first. Fight later. And here we're going to see him turn and fight. He realizes the focus on the Rubick. Rubick who lives on 10 HP. Ice Path not going to land. He dodges that one, and this could be the end of Jakiro. Phantom Lancer's looking for him. Phantom Lancer's out of mana though. Phantom Lancer's going to get focused down. The Drow Ranger with the Shadow Demon. Oh, Keeper of the Light Illuminate gets the kill. Keeper of the Light now going to get disrupted up. Drow Ranger should be able to frost him down here with the help of these illusions as well. Another kill. 2 kills go the way of the Shadow Demon actually. Oh baby. This is the action-packed game we've all been waiting for. 9 kills in just 3.5 minutes. Smoke being picked up. Oh, Drow Ranger, you've stayed too long. As soon as PL respawned, he just goes TPing right back in. And this, one more Lance. Shadow Demon. Oh, he did it from the trees. That was one of the best disruptors I think I've ever seen. If he comes around here, he gets Lance and dies. But he does it from this little fog spot here. Amazing disruption. Oh my gosh, that was insane. Inso, what a play. He saves Joe Ranger, and he doesn't actually get himself killed. I thought he was going to get himself killed to save the PL, but no, he does it from a little bit of fog. Fantastic individual play there from the support player. Well, top lane. Here's a lane we haven't looked at. 26 creeps to 26. Dead even as far as last hits go. 7 denies though for the puck. Small news here, but big news at the mid lane. They're going in for a gank. Ice Path's going to follow up the disruption. TP coming in. The problem is, well, Skyreth is already dead. Tower actually going on the Queen of Pain. Needs a blink out. Not going to come. Rubick. Rubick is just everywhere. He's 3-0, and there's another assist for him. He doesn't get that kill, but he sure as hell is the reason they got it. Not attributed to his name, and uh-oh, it's top lane. Keeper Light, Illuminate could be the difference maker. That's the extra damage you need. Puck taking a ton of damage. Illuminate clips! Oh, iZone. The movement around the map is really working out for them. The Rubick to mid, the Keeper of the Light to top. They set up a kill on both top and mid solos. They do lose Skyreth in the meanwhile. Joven a bit behind on levels, but look at some of the levels on these other heroes. Support Rubick, same level as the solo mid, Skyreth. Keeper of the Light doing fantastic as well. Problem is, uh-oh. That's a problem. Queen of Pain. If Queen of Pain has an ultimate here, we could be looking at a kill. Scream and ultimate. That'll do a lot of damage, and this is what he's going for. Oh, he thought about it. He cancelled it, and there goes the Skyreth ultimate. Doesn't get us off. Oh, Joven. One-on-one with a great one, and Joven comes out on top. Pandasal Gaming. Joe Ranger at bottom not having too much fun, but Joven at mid is sure having a lot of fun now. He had the bad start, but he's caught up. One move like that, and he's back in it. Dark's here. Oh, Paul. He knows what he's doing here. Save coming out. Wow, what an intense game so far, guys. We've seen 13 kills. We're seeing over 2 kills a minute. And, well, whew. It's looking like it's going to keep on going this way. You see a PL and you're like, oh, they're going some farm game, but this has been all about aggression with the PL. Nothing suggests they're looking to sit back and farm. That's where the Skyreth comes in. He wants to be aggressive. He wants to make plays happen. He can't really do a whole lot against the Queen of Pain on his own, though. He needs to set up stuns, something to keep Queen of Pain in position. That's where the Rubick came in. Oh, Ice Path onto the PL. There's some harass coming out, and this is not a position Joe Ranger really wants to be in. Jewel Breath's been stolen. Rubick's already level 6. Fade Bolt there as well. He's got 8-6. Magic Wand charge is going to have to maybe use those in a second. Rubick forced to retreat. He's going to throw off some Frost Arrows just on the back foot here, and oh, Lance, well not Artong, sorry, Nando finishes off the kill on EMZ. Oh, that wasn't a kill here, that was a kill at top. I thought it was a kill at bottom. Somewhere getting a kill. 420 KU, no, sorry, kill at mid. It was a kill at mid. Queen of Pain finishes off Joven. Top lane though. Darkseer, he finds the kill. Darkseer gets the kill on Paul. Oh my gosh, I'm missing kill after kill after kill. Bottom lane. iZone, they do get a kill. They lost one at mid, they lost one at top, but they get one at bottom. This is where I get confused with this mini map coloring. This is where I like my pink, blue, and green and stuff, because I can quickly see where the dots are. I'm missing kills, guys, and I blame you. I have to use my silly map coloring. Oh, Darkseer coming in towards the top lane. Bottom though, more action under the tower. Joe Ranger, they've actually lost a T1 tower already very early on. Phantom Lance on the run here. He's got the magic wand. May have to use that in just a second here. Starting to hold his ground. Going to use those Tranquil Boots, I imagine. Oh, he's going back in. He wants more blood. He's going to find the Joe Ranger in just a second. iZone Gigabyte. They found 2. The rotation from the Skywrath Mage has found themselves some kills. Every lane, it's just happening. Mid, top, bottom. It's unrelenting. 7-12 in just 8.5 minutes. iZone slightly edging out the opponents. They also get an early T1 tower. They're going to lose one though. Darkseer putting pressure on the top lane. This is going to go down one way or another. Denied or hit. It's going to get last hit. Ace takes it. He's up to 1200 gold now. Puck at mid. Paul, where's he wants to go? He's got this phase boots up. 1k gold on top of that. And it's bottom lane. PL. What do you got? 1800. This is tense. This is really tense. I mean, as far as you think of tense games being ones where it's sort of low action, very sort of strategic games. And this is non-stop action but tense. And there we go. Another kill going the way of iZone. Paul picks it up. Takes out the support and ends a killing spree as well. So some extra gold going his way. Queen of Pain needs to be careful. He doesn't want to get too close. Those lances are just going to be continually spammed once the Keeper of the Lights there is for mana. Queen of Pain and Darkseid helping to clear this out, push it out a bit. Skywrath, he's at level 8. He's not quite as far as doing as well as the Queen of Pain level-wise. That's been Queen of Pain. A couple key kills here and there. Whereas Skywrath, he's just been in the one kill and he's had to share those. Well, sorry, he's just taken the one kill. He's been in more than one kill. He's had his fair share of influence. He's been in a fair number of kills, in fact. Because there we see 4 assists to his name. PL venturing through the enemy jungle. I'm wondering what build do we see from the Famlands? Is this going to be a Radiance Rush or do we look at the Diffusal Blade? The Diffusal Blade has sort of become the popular build, at least as far as Dota 2 goes, but is this going to be a Radiance Rush? Ice Path is there. They're looking to take out Joven here. Queen of Pain, Blinking Scream. Easy pickings, and it's going to be, oh, PL. They want to take him out. Is there another Sentry or Dust? Scream is going to hit him. His Doppelbolt could wear off in a second. There we go. It wears off. It's going to need a Blink as well as a Shadow Strike and a Scream. Can he get it? Actually, no Shadow Strike needed. Scream and a couple right clicks. 420 KU gets himself a double kill. Really useful kill in the PL. PL was getting a bit too much farm. And Pacific, they find him out and they make sure they chase him down and kill him. Oh, top lane. Oh, Rubick. Sneaky, sneaky. He watches. Paul goes down. Some really nice play by Ace. He takes the puck down with him. Puck and Rubick thought they had Ace, but Ace just says, I'll just fight my way out of this one. Takes one with him. Almost takes 2. And now it's mid lane. Once again, they're finding these pickoffs. Pacific. It's Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain on a mega kill right now. He's 5-2. He started off 0-2. And he's turned that around very, very quickly. Keeper of the Light looking to do some warning. Looking to do some warning, getting caught out. Maybe just looking to be a bit of a pest there. Ice Path is coming in as well. One more Scream should finish this off. And there we go. Scream, one right click, and unstoppable streak now going the way of 420 KU.
The town is under siege.
And suddenly, the tide seems to have turned. All the momentum seems to be going the way of Pacific. Pacific Palace are just riding a wave of kills here. Nothing seems to be able to stop the Queen of Pain for one thing. Ultimate Orb now up. And who is doing well? The Darkseid as well, doing fantastic on the pallet side. Going to have that mech up in just 5 gold. Mech, Ultimate Orb, they're getting really farmed on some of these key heroes. Shadow Demons hit 6. Jakiro just level 5, has the wards going on. Then you've got to look at Joven. This is the one thing which is really hurting for iZone. Joven has not really got the levels or farm he'd like in the mid lane. The PL hasn't got really the farm he'd like. Sure, they're ahead 15 kills to 13, but the farm is not going all that great. Nando with 3k-ish gold, but this is basically a naked Radiance Rush. He's just got the Trinkle Boots and he's trying to get the Radiance up, and they find one. This Blink Dagger is going to start making some stuff happen. This is where they can start looking for openings. The Blink Dagger is going to be the big item for them. Some people saying it's a bit laggy. Let me know, guys, if some people are not lagging. Let me know if you are lagging. I see some people saying so, but if you're not lagging, and then there are some people lagging, there's something on Twitch's side. So I do apologize, guys, if there's some issues with the stream. Unfortunately, Australian internet is kind of bad, for lack of a better word. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Which is why I may or may not be moving in 2 days' time to get some better internet. And you guys can watch in shiny 1080p sooner than you think. Nice, and they finally seem to have found a way to break through Pacific's hot streak now. They got a couple kills for them. Also, both kills going to the PL. That's the big thing here. PL gets 2. That gets him a lot closer to his relic and Radiance. He's now up. Well, I think he's actually... No, he's bought it. He's bought the relic. So he is going for the Radiance, not the Diffusal Blade build. Top lane. Darkseid looking to just go apply some pressure on the tier 2 tower. He knows he can't really... Well, he can come to these fights, but he doesn't want to do so unless his team are ready. Ready to take a nice engagement, and, well, he's going to TP right out. Knows that Skywrath does not have the damage to deal with him and kill him fast enough. Draw Ranger going for the Helm of the Dominator. Seems a bit unusual. Probably not the most cost-effective build here. And they're going looking. And they're looking for our friend the PL. They're going to find him. Oh, they're going the wrong way. They're blinking. Oh no, they found Rubick actually. That's who they're going to go for. And you're going to need another blink and a Shadow Strike here. But in comes Puck. Is he going to hit this big silence? Oh, he only gets a Shadow Dim. Immediately blinks out. Smart decision from him. And I believe iZone. I mean, they dodged a bullet there. PL was in a position to get ganked. Rubick then comes running in. Wrong place, wrong time. But he does manage to get out of there. Pacific, they swing and miss with that smoke gank.
A player's forces are under attack.
Radiance, when it comes up, is going to... I'd say it's not going to be the end all as far as solutions go. Oh, PL, as far as mid lane is going, this is... It's Puck, it's Paul. He's the one making stuff happen. He led that gank, and now we're going to see Jakira go down as well. Rubick on the front lines. Puck dominating, double kill. It's Paul once again with his signature hero, Puck. You just can't give him this hero. He's just so proficient at using it, and we're seeing it here in action. Queen of Pain going towards the ships. Look at this stack, and I don't see this ending well for Draw Ranger. It's going to be so long before he can kill it. iZone see it for one thing. PL can maybe kill it later on once he gets farmed. Not with the Radiance. With the Diffusal build, you can kill it a lot earlier. You need the agility. You need the Illusion Army. But even so, it's going to be really difficult for Draw to actually use that stat. Oh, Queen of Pain. He's still going crazy. Double kill at the mid lane on his own. Takes out the Skywrath as well as the Keeper of the Light. This has just been Queen of Pain's game. It really feels like it. And, oh, Ice Path's being sold. Puck gonna follow it up. This is the death of Queen of Pain, actually, and possibly Jakiro. He was not expecting that to come out. In comes the Darkseid. He's gonna mech. He would have loved to have been there to save his buddy, the Queen of Pain, and turn things around there. And Darkseid still chasing. Gonna get Ice Pathed up. He knows he's got this mech. He knows he can be very cocky. Jewel Breath is there, and this is, well, Rubick going down. Have to make sure he uses the mech timely here. Gotta mech soon, gotta mech soon. Problem is, TPs are coming in, and Puck, he knew that mech was there. He was ready for it. And it's iZone who are just taking him out one by one. Over aggression. Paul finishes off the Darkseid. Darkseid was just trying to be too fancy for his own good there. And possibly going to see even more fall here if Jakira gets too badly nuked down. 2 nukes, not going to be enough. Need a third.
Are under attack. A town is under siege.
Tier 1 tower. Here comes the denying. Shadow Demon. Can't actually be going there. You can't be serious. Shadow Demon, what are you doing going for that tower? Not a smart move. Greedy, greedy boy. And with that, well, iZone find themselves in a better position. 26-16 now the lead for them. Radiance well and truly up. 1,300 gold as well. Remember, save come out. Safety first. Especially in these grand finals. A lot at stake here. iZone have to come back. They lost game 1. They are, of course, the reigning champions here. They are reigning champions of a few tournaments. They won the GMPGL first leg. They won, I think, the last two GSTs. They're on a huge hot streak. They're SMM. They got second place behind Pacific Emacs, which to me is, I mean, fantastic. You can't win every tournament. And Pacific Emacs got the best of them there in the grand finals. But all in all, iZone are basically in peak form right now and playing some of the best Dota in the Philippines. And if anything, they're more consistent than Emacs. Emacs had a great tournament at SMM, but since then they've been very shaky. It's iZone, who to me are the best team in Dota 1 at the moment in the Philippines. Palette are trying to dethrone them. They're trying to get their first GST title, and well, so far, it's working in game 1, but this game number 2 is not really working into their favor. Queen of Pain looking for more kills, looking for the openings to find something. But it's bottom lane, the tier 2 tower taking a lot of damage, and well, no one looking to TP back and defend it just yet. Not what you want to see if you're a Pacific Palette fan. These towers dropping one by one, and well, PL, he's got 2.8k gold now. Can only imagine. It's got to be the defusal. It just works so well with him. The mana burn, giving those illusions so much damage when you have those illusion armor. You can just, I mean, especially if you get the level 2, you can drain the mana of heroes just so damn fast. Make D-Ward here. They have to. Make it sure it's safe for Draw Ranger. And Draw Ranger just level 11 with no items whatsoever can actually do this. It's slow. It's not inefficient. But it's not as sort of speedy and zippy as you do it when you have a butterfly or a manta style, but still efficient farming. I mean, it's better than just round from stack from neutral camp to neutral camp. Mid lane though, Puck trying to find that opening. Oh, big Queen of Pain ultimate finishes off Puck. Paul could not face shift. I believe it was actually on Kun. He's actually going to go to the high ground here, make sure he gets himself to safety here. And Darkseid's trying to finish off Rubick. Rubick has no mobility items here. Queen of Pain ultimate actually gets stolen and thrown back in Darkseid's face. Not enough damage coming out though. Mech on cooldown. He does have a bottle charge or two, and he's going to have to use that nice and speedy. And Pacific, they find themselves 2 kills, very back and forth as far as kills go. 18 to 27. Holy crap, and we're just 21 minutes in. Well. We're looking at 45 total kills in 21 minutes. Absolute aggression. Top lane. This is one hero which can work very well against a PL, the Shadow Demon. You make your own PL army. You get an illusion of him, and then, well, you get your own army.
A player's forces are under attack.
Problem is you have to stay alive long enough to do so. Something which some of these iZone supports are struggling to do so. Queen of Pain gets a double kill. At this point, Joven is more or less a support, or at least he's sort of he's a very fragile nuking hero, and he's really suffering. How many deaths is he on now? Six deaths, sort of a few more. 6 for him, 6 for Keeper of the Light, and Queen of Pain is the cause of most of those. Although Queen of Pain goes down.
Are under attack.
Artong picks him up. Solo kill by the looks of things. I'd love to get a highlight reel of that, but it looks like Artong is really stepping up his game here in the game 2, and that's what he needs to do. PL, where's your item? He's got the Radiance. He must have bought something. A big chunk of his gold missing. Are we looking at the heart? Yep, straight heart. Straight heart after Radiance. He's going pure survivability. Forget Diffusal. Diffusal's just so nice with the mana burn, but he's going for the survivability. He's decided that's what'll work out better for him. I imagine it's his vitality booster as well. He just needs the heart recipe. And oh, they'd love to get Roshan here on the PL. Sorry, Aegis on the PL from Roshan. Top lane, Santino. He's got his Lothars now. Wants a small victory for him. He's also got some decent levels. He quickly jumped up to level 13 now, so we're going to see a couple more points in silence. Well, immediately as he gets his Lothars, there's a gem. Artong, he's ready for it. He's prepared. And PL, even equally prepared. He's got an Aegis. He's got very close to a heart now. Just 300 more gold for it. Santino's Drow Ranger, guys. I see some people asking in the chat. He's playing the Drow Ranger, and he's having a pretty miserable time. He's currently 1-7.
Player's forces are under attack.
And it looks like we're going to see run right into this Jakiro. We're going to see an engagement mid. We want to get this Rubick. He hasn't actually taken his gem yet from base. Oh, Shadow Demon Disruption saves him from that ultimate. Puck actually, Silence going to work its way on the Queen of Pain, and as well as the dagger, and there's enough burst damage to bring down the Queen of Pain while Silence. Drow going to stun himself on the coil. Puck trying to get out of there. Luckily, they got the Queen of Pain. That was a big play from Puck to make sure they got the Queen of Pain there, and here comes PL. Cleanup crew has arrived. Although Draw Ranger says, I can do a bit of cleanup myself. 2 for 2 trade. PL still looking to chase some more here. He may actually just get a Lance off, but that's going to be about it. All said and done. Not the worst trade for Pacific. They aren't going to be too happy about losing the Queen of Pain. I mean, well, either of those two heroes, but the Queen of Pain, the bigger loss. Level 17. Highest level in the game, and that's a good chunk of XP and gold they would have given up there. Puck made it happen with the Dagon.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, is this actually going to be the death of PL? He guesses almost right. Oh, he's going to try to fight his way out of it. He's got the heart. Thing is, they kill him once. He's got the Aegis. They've got to kill him again. The gem is up. Is their backup? I think they need one more hero. They're going to drop the macro pie, the ice part. Oh, they may have just enough, actually. I feel Nando just needs to fight. Get a fight and get an army. You may get an illusion army and just wipe them all out. He shouldn't be running here, but he's going to run. He's going to die, and I don't know if that was the right decision. If he lances and just turns and right clicks, gets a massive army out, that's where you'd love to have the diffusal blade for when you turn and fight there. But, well, PL goes down, and that's a loss. A decent sized chunky loss. Looks like they also lose another? They lose Puck, which is mysterious to me. Oh, Queen of Pain. Welcome to the danger zone. You too, Dro. Heroes is dropping left, right. Heroes you don't expect to die, like PL with a heart. He goes down to the 3 support heroes. Then you see Queen of Pain going down to a Skyrat. Doesn't manage to get the blink off, to get out of there. And now you can see Jakiro, a hero you do expect to get ganked and go down, get picked off and die.
A player's forces are under attack.
Top playing Tro Ranger. Oh, DD, and this will help heal him up nice and fast. He really wants to get that Manta style up. Santino's had a pretty tough time this game, and if he can get whatever items up to help his team, it's going to really go a long way. Something to help fight against the PL. PL with this Heart Radiance build isn't really built for combat. Built for sort of surviving a while, but it's all about the diffusal. You need to get that diffusal up.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh dear. And with this gem, iZone are getting a lot of map control going. They're looking to just basically prevent Pacific from doing too much movement around the map that goes unnoticed. Also making them have to play very, very scared if they don't have vision of a lot of things. Yasha is up. Oh, needs a silence. Not going to actually have. Looks like he doesn't.
A player's forces are under
Blink
attack.
out. Silence not going to land. If he hits that silence, it's a dead Puck. Unfortunately, now he's going to find himself getting ganked. Illuminated up, and well, easy pickings once Puck dodges that silence. If he gets hit by the silence and can't blink, well, it's a kill for the Dura Ranger, but Paul is just very, very precise with that hero. Some de-warding going on, so both teams, I believe both teams with a gem now. Yep, both teams with a gem, Rubick as well as Shadow Demon. And this is really what's going to happen. This is the one thing that Pacific have going for them late game. Shadow Demon Disruption to make a PL army. They can get a PL Illusion army of their own with the Shadow Demon Disruption. We're going to see some Illusion Wars. It's going to be the who's who. It's good like a Where's Wally book, except the real Phantom Lancer is Wally, and he's going to be surrounded by a sea of illusions, not just his own. Shadow Demons as well. T1 Tower still actually standing. I'll make short work of that Pacific and possibly even move on to the Tier 2. They'll be happy to trade. Tier 2 for Tier 2. I don't think they really want to take a head-on engagement now. Draw Ranger's still on the sidelines. They'll have that plus damage coming soon. Actually, just Darkseid continuing on, so they are going to go back. Maybe not as immediately as expected. And the push is coming. iZone are feeling pretty confident that they can at least go in for this soon. Oh, Darkseid gets completely caught out, pushed in, silenced up, and that's no wall of replica. That's the one thing. That's another way you can make PL, not just the disruption, but also the wall of reps on a PL. Another way to make an illusion army. Not happening though. They need an army of their own. Shadow Demon needs to try to find a disruption on this PL. Get the disruption down. He's going to get Dagon down, and it's iZone picking up 1, 2, 3, 4. Only the Joe Ranger left standing, and Joe Ranger, Santino, going to go down. It's a complete team wipe going the way of iZone Gigabyte. They've just completely steamrolled through Pacific Palette with one team fight. They've just taken game 2, it looks like. There's no buyback. This is going to be one set of Raxes, basically 2 sets of Raxes, and Pacific Palette, very unlikely to come back from this. The complete team wipe. Oh. iZone going to look to level this up at 1 game apiece. And Pacific Palette thinking they maybe had a good chance at this after game 1, where they found themselves, well, up a game, so close to their first GEST championship, but now it's 1 apiece. Dagon from Paul. He's loving this Dagon. Absolutely loving it. More slaughter just coming out, 1 by 1. Palette just going in, and they're dying 1 by 1. There's Dagon 2 only, but it's enough damage. And bottom lane is the next target. Diffusal Blade now up. There's the Diffusal Blade I was talking about. It will be a bit more troublesome for his own team if Shadow Demon or Darkseid get an illusion army of their own, but right now I don't think that's a huge concern. Forced up in. Joe Ranger says, no thank you. Please have mercy. Puck. No. Not happening. Oh, Nando with the all chat, and it looks like it is going to be tied up. We're going to a game 3, guys. And with that said, iZone, they soldier on. They show that they are that consistent, stable team here, even though they dropped game 1. A smart draft and well, I don't know so much. I mean, obviously it was a good draft, but just a Skywrath Mage catching iZone, I believe, entirely by surprise. Also, I think it was just a really bad game from iZone. You had Skywrath Mage killing DK at like level 2. You had all kinds of kills that shouldn't be happening. All these 1v1 kills happening from Palette, which just don't normally happen. I think it was just a bad game overall for iZone. This game, much better overall. This was a very scrappy game from both teams. Palette had their moments early on. iZone swung it back, and it was very back and forth. I mean, looking at the kill score, 31 minutes in, and we've seen 70 kills. We're looking at over 2 kills a minute. iZone take game 2, and we'll have to see if Pacific Palette have something up their sleeve for game number 3. Or iZone as well, a team known for pulling out some crazy strategies. SMM, they pulled out the Bristleback. What do we see here in game number 3, guys? I'd love to see a Bristleback. I'd love to see something different. Skywrath Mage alone has been a lot of fun to cast and see. But it is going to be iZone taking it with a PL. Probably not the most glamorous hero at times, but this game, actually, PL was made a lot more fun by the constant aggression. And iZone, they tie things up, guys. Congrats to them, but Pacific, I mean, they've really put up a great showing here, the GEST IDC, and they're going to look to take the title. They want it. They want their first title. I'd love to see them get their first title here. iZone, you guys have had enough. You've had 2 first-place finishes, 3 or 4 second-place finishes. You can share the wealth, although I'm sure they don't see it that way. We'll see if iZone can take the title, or if Pacific Palette are going to be the ones to get their first here at the last GEST IDC of Season 1. We'll be back soon, guys, with more Dota 1 action.